And so back with another video on You're Not Alone. Please like, comment, subscribe. And also too, YouTube be tripping sometimes. I be uploading at like 4 or 5, and then it doesn't really start to upload until I gotta look at it. Like, it's super weird. So hit the, the bell subscription. You get notified if I upload or something. I'd really appreciate it. But let's hop straight into this video. This is like another timeline shifting video. I've done one probably a week ago. This is going to be a part 2 to it. But the basis of these videos is to let you guys know, whatever frequency you're vibrating at, that's how your reality is going to look like. And this video is going to be more tied into the people that's going to be in your reality as well. Semen retention, one of the highest vibrational things that you can ever do, especially as a man. Only men can do semen retention. I meant celibacy. But the thing about this practice is you got to realize, even without this practice, you're constantly timeline shifting. That's the thing that's constantly happening by the things that you're thinking, by the things that you're doing, and the things that you're consuming in your body. But now when you do semen retention, you're every single day your frequency is just getting another bump, as opposed to if you were to try to do it through other natural methods, you will still raise your vibration. But semen retention raises it pretty fast, where you start noticing things happen in real time. It's super trippy. And one thing you guys got to realize as well, and pay attention to this, I know some of you guys right now, you're watching these videos and you're probably struggling with relapsing. Pay attention to who's in your reality after a relapse. You get me? So every time I relapse, I swear, and especially to corn, if you relapse, the next day, you will see no cute girls in your reality. Trust me when I say this. I'm very aware. I don't see any cute girls in my reality. And I'm a person, I'm in the gym a lot. So when I'm on high streaks, I be seeing some very, very cute girls in the gym. And you got to realize why this is happening. This is to get you to fall off. The longer you are on a streak, the more the cutest girls come into your reality. Because at first, the devil's going to want you to relapse by yourself to corn. He's going to push you. If he has an addiction to this, all I probably got to show him is a cute girl, and he's probably going to relapse. And then when you get to the higher days, that's when those cute girls are going to try to get at you. But pay attention. Once you relapse, no cute girl is going to be in that gym. Then you start getting back on a little streak, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the cute girls are starting to pop back into your reality. And pay attention to this too. So your frequency, you're maintaining a certain frequency, you're going to realize that some people you see at the gym, you're going to see the same person every single time. It does not matter. And it's always been weird to me, and I've always been paying attention to it. But when I was at my old spot, there was always these two teenagers I would always see. And I never thought much of it because I'm I go to the gym every day at the same time. So it's only obvious that I would see them at the gym. But then I would switch it up. I would go in the nighttime. I would still see them. Then sometimes I would go early morning, and these kids are in school. I'll go early morning. And then if I went early morning, they would be oh, we decided to call out to this and that. Super weird. And it's not even just those two teenagers. It was other people that are regulars within the gym. But peep this. So once you stay on the semen retention and you're going up and you're hitting higher amount of days, those people fall out of your reality. So I remember at one point, I was hitting up to a month streak, and I was seeing those two kids in there. When I got closer to a month, I swear on everything, those kids dropped out of the reality. More cuter girls popped into my reality. I didn't relapse with a girl or anything. It was with corn. And then when I relapsed with corn, hopped all the way back, and I was right back seeing those same people again. So be very cautious of it. And I'm also starting to notice that, and this is without fail, every time I relapse to corn, my brother always hits me up the same day. It's the craziest thing. It's for some reason, he can only really be in my reality if I'm on a lower frequency. He doesn't like talking to me when I'm up here like this, when I'm feeling good about myself. Because picture this too, when you are on a high frequency, you make other people uncomfortable. It's the things that they refuse to work on. Now you're just a reminder of that. And to these people, they will, in the beginning, like if you're like a month and a half, two, they'll hate on you like to your face or try to keep you in line. Then when you start hitting those high amount of days, they won't even want to be around you because now they know they can't even humble you, because no matter what they say to you, it's not really going to affect you. So every time I pass a month or something, like I don't really talk to my brother. Like I'll try to reach out. We'll have a conversation. We'll say, let's catch up, this and that, but it will never happen. But whenever I relapse, now he wants to call, he hits me up. And I always talk about this, the law of oneness. We're all connected, whether you want to believe that or not. So when you are raising your frequency, they don't even, and trust me, it's a subconscious thing. They're not at the house like, oh my God, like he's been holding on to a semen. I can't hit him up. Now that he relapsed, I'm going to hit him up. They just feel it subconsciously. It just pops up in their head like, oh, I haven't heard from this person anymore. Let me hit them up. And they're only thinking that because you probably just went through a recent relapse. So that's the thing with my brother. You're going to notice like when you get on like a high, like those high amount of days, old people from the past are going to hit you up. I think I'm like 40 something days. This past week, 3 people from my past hit me up. Like it was very crazy. No, that's going to be a test. If you go back to old people, you're showing universe and God that you're not ready to get that next blessing and that next level up. But I've just kind of like learned a lot, like, and this is why I tell people too, you will learn a lot more from your mistakes and your failures, because I can hop on a 6-month streak and I'm building up these days, and I could tell you, the confidence gets stronger, the attraction gets stronger, all these things. Like I'm just reiterating myself. But the time that I fall off, like I fall off from a long streak, that I'm climbing myself back up, now I'm able to see things. Like I'm able to see that the reality I had there to now is completely different. And one example too, when I first started that 6-month streak, my bad, just drank some water. But I had a guy that was in my life, and he's a really cool guy. I'm not even going to lie, but through circumstances, when I kept going longer on my streak, he just fell out of my life. And then when I relapsed, it was like 2 weeks into it, he hits me up, and I don't have any malice towards this guy. So I'm like, yo, let's reconnect. And he spiritually tapped in as well. And we had a conversation, and he basically said that, yo, like whatever you're doing, like it's working, like you're glowing. I feel the energy radiating off of you. And I took that as like, man, I appreciate it, because at the end of the day, I'm just seeing myself every single day. I don't really see the changes that other people are seeing within me. But we had that conversation 2 weeks in. Everything was solid. And now that I'm getting up to these days again, it's like, I just feel like things are just pushing us away. Like, it's just very crazy. Like, he's hitting me up about situations that I know is not for my best interest. You get me? But in those 2 weeks, I was very happy to have him back in my life. So it's like very weird. Like now, like my frequency doesn't want to be around that, because I can just see that being around that energy is going to lower my frequency. It's so very weird. And also I have this one friend, my best friend in the world. Like I love this guy. Like he's not awakened, but he's just been a very solid friend through all the BS that I've been through. And we haven't really been hanging out because me doing semen retention, my frequency can't get around him. Like it's very crazy. Like, and sometimes like I could be saying these things, but I don't really want to like think it's like reality. So regardless of the whole frequency thing, I will hit him up and be like, hey, let's hang out. And then we will make plans, but then something will always pop up. It's like the universe, God is keeping me away from that frequency. Then I had this previous relapse, and then we were talking like normal. I'm like, okay, we're gonna make this happen. But then I started getting my days back up, and now he hits me up and says, I'm moving away. So he is no longer gonna be in my reality. That's like the very crazy thing to experience. But that's the reason I decided to make this video, because he is no longer gonna be in my reality. And I think that's a sign that I'm gonna hit a high amount of days, you get me? And that's God just basically being like, okay, like new people are gonna come in, which kind of sucks. I really S with this guy, and I'm gonna stay in contact with him, but it sucks that I'm never going to really be able to hang out with him unless I go to where he's at, which is Vegas. But this whole timeline shifting is very like weird. It's like, you gotta look at your life as like seasons and episodes. And the higher you stay on this, like your like the frequency, like you're just getting to a new like episode, a new season, and it's like in that new season, new people are gonna come in, new situation, new jobs and whatnot. And peep this as well too. So this is what made me realize this timeline stuff was a reality as well too. So when I had hit a month, like last year, there was this job I got. I'm like, oh, good paying job. And we were supposed to go through and everything, and the job ended up ghosting me. I'm like, all right, F it. But stayed on the streak, and a better job came my way, which is like the current job I'm working at. But Relapse hit like a 40 amount of days, whatever I'm at. But this job hit me up like last week. The same job that ghosted me hit me back up. Very weird, right? A job ghosted me and it hit me back up. It's been like almost like 6-7 months. You can go and get any employee. What made you decide to hit me back up after you ghosted me? Very crazy. But it's not just like old people that are gonna come back into your life. It's also going to be like old jobs, and that's just a very weird thing to like experience. But let this be like motivation for you guys, because not only will you like be hopping in different timelines, but the higher you stay on, the more abundance of that timeline it will be. So I like to always tell people whatever situation they're in. I like to just tell them semen retention, but for some people it doesn't click. But for you guys that have the knowledge, keep in mind anything that you guys want to do, like semen retention is the way, because once you get onto your highest timeline, it's going to be easier to manifest for you guys. But that's it for this video. Appreciate all the support. Like I said, hit the notification bell just in case I don't upload at my regular time. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.